Hey guys, glad you could join me on this Create a Sim video. Today I will be creating the founder for the Freedom's Call challenge. And we are looking at the material we are going to work with today. I'm quite happy how he turned out. So this is the base sim I'm going to use to create the founder for this challenge. But first of all, I want to show you another sim I downloaded. It's a sim I downloaded from the creator IKEA Guinea. I hope I pronounce it correctly. And it's a very steampunk type of sim. I really like him. And I'm going to put him in Chrono as well. I was thinking of a devious politician or something. And I'll explain later why he will come in handy. First of all, I want to show you, not first of all, sorry about that. I also want to show you some really cool custom content I downloaded. I visited quite a lot of CC sites in search of really cool steampunk or cyberpunk type of custom content. And this is a trigger warning. If you don't like open heart surgery and stuff, I would fast forward, but I think this is so cool. It's like a hole in his chest, obviously. I'm not going to use that for him, not that bold, but I really like that type of, excuse me, custom content. And now my game is being weird. That's just my reshade kicking in and stuff. And I am not really sure why it's a bit vague. I keep fiddling with my graphic card setting, but alright, there you go. So here we are. So this is the base sim we are going to work with. I already told you guys that, and I'm going into fast mode really soon. But first of all, we're going to do the base settings. Of course, he's a young adult, and I have to type in a name. At the end of the creating of the sim, or at the end of the video, I have a name for him. I'm going to name him Astro Stargazer. I will also explain later why that is quite a good name for this bloke. But while we are looking at that mess I'm creating, I also want to show you guys that I'm basing this sim roughly, very roughly, on the character, I have to say, sorry, of 10K. It's the character of the series, from the series Z Nation. Maybe you know it. I'll put in some photos of him. And yeah, so this is quite a nice series if you are a bit of a Beavis and Butthead like my husband and I are, and really like zombie type of series, you know, Walking Dead and stuff. Especially the second season was very good. So I'm going to pick his skin. He has the eFresh skin right now, and I want a more realistic skin. As I said, I'm going to fast forward between this part and going to his skin and explain later what rules we have to keep in mind while creating this sim. So this is actually the skin I'm going for. It has some really nice details in his face and stuff, and shows his ribs. It has a skinny look to it, and I like it. So this is what we're going to do. Guys, I've got so many skins in my game. It's not even healthy anymore. It's really, really bad. But we're going with that other skin. So I'm going to create his body now, and there are rules that come with this challenge you have to obey when you are creating your sim, your founder. And actually it's really good fun because you have to roll the dice, so there's a very highly randomized factor into it, and I really like that. So I rolled the dice a few times to get to this sim, to get to this founder, and I'm going to explain to you guys what those rules are. I had to roll the dice a few times. First of all, for his weight, it's from 1 to 5, 1 being morbidly obese and 5 being underweight, and everything in between. So I rolled slim. I rolled 4, I rolled slim. And that is what you're going to see me doing next. Create a slim sim. So the next thing we had to roll was his general appearance. And this one is also from 1 to 5. From 1 being your character's butt ugly. Honestly, you guys, if you go and check this challenge out on Mod the Sims on the forums, I'll probably, sorry, my English can't talk, leave a link down below again, or you can check out my first video, my intro, where I left a link to this challenge below the video. But I read through the forum, and it's all from a few years ago. The challenge was created in 2014, and I had to laugh so hard from some of the sims that were created, that were rolled from oh gosh, but ugly sims with an overweight designated spouse, and you know, being scared to be squashed in bed from rolling over and stuff. I'm getting distracted. But if you want to have a good laugh, at least if you have this strange morbid sense of humor I have, then you should definitely go check that forum out and read some of the stuff. It's not very big. I should actually post some stuff over there. So yeah, his general appearance, guys. So here comes the fun part. It's not about looks anymore, but it's about fetishes. Yes. This is so much fun. So there are about 10 fetishes you can roll, or none if you're unlucky, in my opinion. And it goes from 1 to 10. 1 being a sex friend or a woohoo fan. Actually, that's a better word. So your sim has to woohoo like the entire town. Woohoo everyone that catches your eye. That sounds like fun, but I didn't roll that one. The second one is anger issues. Your sim has anger issues. Well, we didn't roll that one either. And the third one is gambler. If you roll 3, your sim has a gambler fetish. Or 4, a porn addict. And it says at least once a week your character must buy porn from the black market. Now you have to create a black market in your world. I'm going to do that. That sounds like great fun. 5 is alcoholic. And 6 is actually what I rolled for this sim. And that's a movie buff, a fetish for contraband. Our character has a need for contraband movies and books. Have him purchase at least 1 on the black market per week. Now the black market is a thing, right? It's forbidden, and all bad stuff can happen to you when you go to the black market. Or talk about movies in general, you know. Your sim should spend at least a couple evenings per week in front of the television and go to the theater at least once a week. So I gave him the couch potato trait to actually be able to talk about movies and enjoy watching TV and stuff. But because I have NRAS mods and awesome mods, I am also able to give him other traits than that, which you can't combine in CAS with the couch potato trait, like being disciplined or something. So I will do that in the end. So the last thing we have to worry about is how he is going to earn his living. And again, I had to roll the dice, and I got a lucky draw for him, really. He rolled the career of astronomer, and I didn't even know we had that career in game. So I'm really excited about that. I guess it's a career that came with the expansion pack of Into the Future, and I only got Into the Future in the end because I wanted to download it, a custom-made world where which needed Into the Future. So apparently there is this career of astronomer. I'm really excited about it, and in Chrono there is the ability to pursue that career. Now the only thing is that he rolled level 4 of that career, and that's no fun for me, so I'm going to cheat a little and let him start at level 1. And I'm going to give him some traits in the end which suits that career, which suits his fetish, and in-game with the mods I will add some traits that will make him more interesting. Now his designated spouse, the lady I'm going to create next, wasn't so lucky in finding a career, or rolling a career, I have to say. Actually lucky for me, because I think it's more interesting. But that's a little teaser for the next video. I will tell you guys all about it. It's really interesting, really exciting gameplay. And yeah, so I guess this is it. I haven't got a lot to talk about anymore. I'm going to leave you guys with him, with Astro Stargazer. I know it's a bit cheesy, but who cares? And you'll see him through the end. And I did change, or no, I'm going to change a few things watching the video while I'm editing and stuff, like his lips. A few minor things, and I'm going to dress him up like a true cyberpunky type of sim, and I'm gonna leave you guys to it. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye!
Yeah.